Hold on, man. New. Let's build some muscle. Alright, so a lot of you want to know, how can you lose your man boobs? How can you lose all the fat around here? You know, like me, if I bulk up, like if I get fat, I barely have a chest. So all the fat usually goes to my chest right here. And the only way you get rid of that fat is, there's no just one exercise that magically, disappear your man boobs. You have to diet. I know a lot of you have been dieting for months and months, but you have to keep doing it. The only way you're gonna lose that fat is by, losing fat all over your body. You lose fat all over your body, and eventually your man boobs are gonna start getting smaller, smaller till they disappear. So you have to hit real low body fat percentage in order for your man boobs to go away. You have to diet. You have to stay in a caloric deficit, and you have to keep cutting till they're gone. That's the only way you're gonna lose your man boobs. Things like the bench press, dumbbells, compound movements like that, where use dumbbells and barbells. Those are the best exercises to build the chest. So just keep hitting them hard. So when you do lose all your fat, you actually have a little bit of mass. You have some muscle in your chest. It does take time to build the chest. Like any other muscle, it takes time. So you have to be patient. And cutting is a real hard task, and it takes very long. So try to be patient, and you have to be consistent. You just can't diet for a whole month and expect to see amazing results right away. You have to keep dieting every day. Go on. You can have a cheat day once a week. Just keep you sane. But you have to keep yourself in a caloric deficit. Watch your calories, watch what you eat. Look at at pictures. Look the way you're changing over time. That's gonna keep you motivated. It's gonna go away, but it's just not gonna be it's not gonna be like that. Depending how much fat you already have, it could take you over 6 months. It could take you almost up to a year, depending on the way your diet is. So just take your time with it. Have patience. Because in a year's time, it could all go away, and you could be ripped as fuck. So and like I always say, guys, if you want to cut, just stay in a caloric deficit. Just eat less. If you want to bulk, if you want to get more muscular, more bigger, you gotta eat more calories. You gotta be in a caloric surplus. And if none of that shit works for you, there's only one reason why: cause you don't fucking listen.